going to show you a flavorful and healthier way to cook pork today. We're making pork tenderloin with greens. Here I have 1 pound of pork tenderloin that I've cut into 1-inch rounds. Pork can be a part of a heart-healthy diet, especially when you buy the loin cuts. Tenderloin can be pretty expensive, so I usually only buy it when it's on sale. Otherwise, I look for loin chops or loin roasts, which are also lean pork choices. To make the coating or crust for our pork, we're going to do a little shake and bake. In this plastic bag, I'm combining 1/4 cup of whole wheat flour. And 1/4 teaspoon of black ground pepper. And I'll give that a shake to mix it up. And now I'll add in our pork. This would be a fun step for the kids to help shake the bag and get all our pork slices well coated. Wouldn't they love this? I know they would. The pork slices are coated, so I'll just set that aside as I get our greens ready. Here I have some Swiss chard that I've already washed and dried. I'm going to chop them into 3/4 inch pieces. I'm going to also separate the stem pieces from the leaves because the stems are tougher and take longer to cook. Besides Swiss chard, other greens you could use are collards, kale, or spinach. Spinach would take less time to cook because it's a more delicate green, but all are excellent choices when it comes to getting some nutritious veggies into your diet. Remember that greens really shrink when cooked, so what may look like too much will probably be just right. Now I have a heavy skillet over medium-high heat that I've heated up for about 1 minute. I'll add 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And the chopped chard stems. I'm going to let these cook for about 5 minutes, stirring occasionally. Then I'll add the chard leaves. And cook for about 3 more minutes. I have 1 tablespoon of low-sodium chicken broth, 3 tablespoons of raisins, and 2 minced garlic cloves. I'll give that a stir. Smell that garlic. Love it. And then cover it with a lid. Okay. I'm going to let that cook down until the chard is tender. Now, while the chard is cooking, let's get our pork going. I have another skillet here that I coated with cooking spray and preheated on medium-high heat. So, now that everything is nice and hot, I'm going to add the sliced pork. I'll let that cook for about 2 minutes on each side before removing the slices from the skillet. Oh, this should be lovely. I also like to use a meat thermometer to make sure the pork gets to the proper safe temperature, which is 145 degrees Fahrenheit. Because pork tenderloin is a lean meat, it cooks very quickly, so you want to make sure you don't overcook it. It just needs about 2 minutes per side. And be sure to let the pork rest at least 5 minutes before serving. Now we're going to make our pork glaze. Using the same skillet, which I'm keeping over medium-high heat, I'll add 1/4 cup of low-sodium chicken broth. And 1/4 cup of balsamic vinegar. I'll give that a stir and get this thickened up. I'm going to keep cooking and stirring here and there until this mixture reduces by half and becomes thicker, more like a sauce. As you can see, my sauce is cooked down and now it's nice and thick. So it's time to take it off the stove and assemble our meal. Oh, this looks really good. And one last garnish for our sautéed greens. I'm going to sprinkle 3 tablespoons of toasted slivered almonds over the top. You can toast them in a toaster oven or a dry skillet. It only takes about 3 to 5 minutes. And there you have it. Pork tenderloin with greens, a delicious, hearty dish that can be served with brown rice for a complete, heart-healthy meal. Happy cooking!